Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. We're back for part 5 of preparing my bonsai show trees for the club's fall show. I want to put my Schefflera clump style bonsai in the fall show, and if I were to prepare this tree, I would defoliate it now, and by the fall show all the new leaves would be growing in really small and tiny, and the tree would look really miniature. My Schefflera clump style is growing really well this summer. The leaves are nice and green and it's got nice strong growth on it. If I were to defoliate it, I would kind of be wasting the second half of summer. I would lose all that growth that I would get by leaving the tree alone. And I hate to do that. I wanted this tree to grow larger, wider, thicken up the trunks. So I'm reluctant to defoliate it at this point in time. My solution is I'm going to let the trees grow for the second half of summer, gaining as much strength and vigor as possible. And then a day or two before the show, I'll totally defoliate it and prune it back to size and show it just naked without the leaves. I'm hoping by letting this tree grow for the rest of the summer, it gains vigor and it starts dropping more aerial roots from the branches and trunks to give it a more of a banyan tree style. The next project for this video is working on my African Elephant Diorama. It's been growing very well this summer, and it's time to give it a pruning. Let's get out the elephants and head to Africa here in the bonsai zone. My elephant landscape is made up of white cedar trees, Thuya occidentalis, and I'm styling them to look like African Acacia trees, giving them that flat top style. I have my African Acacia tree in front of the cedars here, so I hope you can see there's some similarity in the look of the leaves. This forest is growing in a doubled up nursery seed tray, just like these ones here. It's a great cheap way to start a group planting. Just because your landscape is in a nursery seed tray doesn't mean it can't be show ready. You can make a wooden frame that surrounds the seed tray and makes it look quite attractive. This wooden frame was sent to me by a viewer, Angel, in Florida. So let's get the trees into the wooden frame now. Just like that. My next step will be to prune all the trees and a bird. My next step will be to prune all these trees into an acacia tree type style, so giving them the flat tops and all the branches kind of coming up the trunk and fanning out. I'm going to start the pruning process by removing a lot of this hanging growth. In nature, these would be pruned by giraffes or elephants, so that nothing hangs down kind of below their reach. So here I go. I'm pruning a lot of these long shoots back, keeping the trees fairly compact, but still trying to get that spreading crown. I'm not sure I like this branch that's kind of crossing in the trunk line here. I'm going to remove it. Like that. I want these trees to look fairly sparse. I don't want them looking lush and, too green. I need to come in and remove a lot of these branches that are growing up this trunk line and hiding the trunk of the tree. I want my canopy to be up higher, and I don't want all these leaves down below. That's cleaned up that trunk line a lot now. I've removed a lot of the hanging branches underneath the main trees here. Now I'm going to work on cleaning up this tree, getting rid of all these branches down low. I'm trying to establish, a height for the canopy. I'll remove these branches down low here. And then I'll prune the top to get the start of a canopy. Just removing all the growing tips. So I'll get branching in this area and I can start building a flat top canopy. So that's about all the work I can do on this tree at this time. It'll develop further in future. I did have a cutting back here that died, but I'll just trim that off. I'll have to plant another one there. So I want to do the same for this tree, getting rid of all this lower foliage. So we'll just start pruning that away. Trying to get our flat top Acacia style. I'm going to try and get a height for the canopy. So I think somewhere about here. So I'll just go across the top of the tree and remove everything that's growing above that point. Sort of like a hedge style pruning, which works well for these trees. They are good hedge material. So I still have a lot of lower branches to remove here. Removing all these hanging branches. What I like about working on these forest type plantings is that they evolve over time. The trees change and kind of fit together really well with each other. Doing a little pinching also. Just looking at the branch structure now. I do have some branches crossing in the center here I'll remove. I want them all fanning outwards. Another one here. Trimming out some of the vertical growth. Doing a little thinning up top here too. Giving each branch its own space in the sun. So I've sorted the branch structure out, so each branch is fanning out and is not blocked by another branch on top of it, so they all have sun. A little pinching of the tips to keep the growth compact. And that should fill in nicely before the show. Looking from the front, I think I'm going to remove this lowest branch here. It's a little low on the trunk. I'm even wondering about removing some of these other lower branches. I think I'll leave them on for now, but in future I could probably remove them. I'm going to tackle the main tree now, trying to get that flat top canopy and sort out my branch structure so everything's fanning out from the center of the tree. So I'll remove any branches that are growing in towards the center of the tree. That one. The main tree is really healthy and growing well, and it's put a lot of new branches on in just this last year. Here's a typical branch tip on a cedar. And what I like to do is prune it back to my first set of leaves. So just to here. And that makes it more compact. And then you can also pinch these tips like that, and you get nice compact foliage. I finished pruning up the main tree, the canopy, and it's making a lot of progress. It's starting to get a nice branch structure. So I'll show you a view from above so you can see how it's forming. Okay, let's go above now. So I'm starting to get all the branches fanning out from the center. You know, there's still a few that are crisscrossing in that, but it's made a lot of progress. It's, yeah, coming along. This style is coming along. More refinement over the years, it'll make it look even better. I'm going to work on the two smaller trees at the back here now, trying to get some flat top canopy action happening in them. Like that. Trim back some of these long shoots. I'll come around the front of the planting now and see how it's all looking and make any adjustments. I'm looking at the tree from the front now, and I'm really happy with the back two trees. I like the canopies. They fit in nicely with each other. And the main tree's looking fairly good. Yeah, there'll be some improvements coming in the future, for sure. But it's not looking too bad at the moment. I think the next step will be to prune that sedum down. It's growing pretty wild in this back corner here. Yeah, it's getting a bit overgrown, so I'll get that pruned down. I'll be both pulling the sedum out and also pruning it back to size. So I'm going to start at the back here and pull out some of these clumps that have traveled through the planting. I'll cut some of it off at the back here so it's not overhanging the lip of the pot. Get rid of some of the weeds in here. So you want to prune this down really short and then let it grow a bit before you show the trees so it doesn't look like it was freshly pruned. So I'll be keeping my eye on the sedum as it gets closer to show time, making sure it doesn't grow too wild. I have some rocks back here that you want to be able to see from the front. I don't want them covered by sedum. I've got the sedum pruned down now so it looks less overpowering in the planting. I want a pathway coming down the center of the forest into this dried up water hole for the elephants. So I'm going to remove some of the moss in the middle here. It's just growing in by itself here. That looks pretty good there. It's time now to position the elephants in the landscape. Okay, here I go. I think I'll try the male elephant back here. Female here, and the baby, he's excited to get in the water. Maybe out front here. I think that's looking pretty good there. Baby's kind of safely tucked away between the two parents. All right, I'll give the planting a water. And that should do it. Let's go in and have a look at the planting. I may have to do some touch-ups to the elephants. Some of the paint's wearing off on them. But that's it for today on this landscape. I'll get it back on the bench, and it's time for today's update. Today's update is my Ficus religiosa. I'm just letting it grow all summer to thicken up all the branches and the trunk. The tree's just been growing long. I'm just trying to keep it healthy, well watered and fed. I'm trying to thicken up these upright branches or trunks so they blend in more with the main trunk. Yeah, so just letting the tree grow for the summer, gain lots of vigor and health, and then when fall comes, I'll cut it back so it fits in the plant room. That's all for now. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me here today in the Bonsai Zone.